Hello everyone, my name is Cristianina Sorrina Mendez, and this is my first video. I'm trying to record it in English to trying to get improving in this language. Okay, first we are going to solve an exercise in Let Go. Okay, first we have to read it, no? The sum. Given an array of integer numbers and an integer target, return index of two numbers such that they add up a target. You may assume that each input will have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. Okay, we have to watch the examples. Okay, the input is first an array of numbers called num that stays in ascending order 2, 7, 11, and the target is 9, and the output is 0 and 1. I have to watch that it's 0 that is 2 and the number 1 that is 7. And 2 plus 7 is 9. This is the explanation. Okay. And we have to watch that is not always ascendant. For example, we have the second one that is 3 and then 2 for this is not ascending. Okay. We have 2, 1 and 2 as the answer. That is 2 and 4. Okay, we have to think about the solution. Okay, we are going to answer this with two pointer approach because we have a list A, for example, that have a 0, a 1, a 2 to a n, and we have to, well, the condition is that a0 it could be major minor than that a1. It's not ascendant, it's not descendant, it's a random digit. Well, and that's all. Okay. First, we have to order the array. My idea is, for example, you have a0 and first ordered by index. For example, a0 with 0 and a new list, no? For example, b b, and this is a two-dimensional b array. We have a0 with 0, that is the index. We have a1 with 1, a2 with 2, and then a n minus 1 with a minus 1. The letter n, it's the length of a. Okay, and then we have to order. For example, I don't know. For example, a0 is bigger than a1, or a2 is minor than a n minus 1. For example, we have well, it will be b prime with a unknown order. A, a e with e, a k k. We have to order the values. What we preserve the index the original array that is a. Okay, and then we have to use the two finger approach. Okay, with this array that is b prime, we have left finger and the, well, let me explain. Let me call B1. Well, BA within. Well, it's the same. I remember that I renamed that as B because we use the letter B. Okay, BK with K, and then the letter N. Well, the N minus one array. Um, N minus one. Okay, okay. We know that in the left hand, well, the in the left, it takes the descending order, no? Uh, B1 will be BI is minor than BK. And we know that Bn minus one is the biggest, is the biggest element, okay? Okay, we represent with red the minors and with blue the right elements that is the bigger the biggest. Okay, first, for example, the target is 9, no? For example, just to put an example, we have a 1 and 2, we have 2 and 0, we have 8 and 1, no? For example, we know that 1 and 8, well, to respect the colors, 1 plus 8, it's 9. And the return, it would be 1 and 2. Okay, because the original array, we have that the first argument, well, the first number, because this is the index and this is the value, we have 2, 8, and 1. Okay, first we have to order that. And the answer, it's 1 and 2, that it's 1 element, or well, the first element, well, this is the element number 0, this is the number 1, and this is the number 2. The nums of 1 must plus nums of 2, it's 9. Okay, this is the idea. Well, and this is the code. This is the idea of the code. Do sums. Okay, we start with nums with index, that it's a array of 2 dimensions that it starts with the value and with the index. Okay, first, well, the second step is sorted, and we have the left and the right finger. Okay, the condition is, well, left is minor than right. We have to sum the left right index with the value. Well, the value of 0 is the values of the array. Okay, if the sum is equal to the target, we have to return the index, just as we do it before. We are watching the example. For example, we have the index 2, 8, and 1. That in the starter index, it's 1, that is the smallest value, then 2, and at the final one. And in the second space is the index of the original value, two with the zero, eight with the one, and what with the number two. Okay, this is what that we are doing. Elif, if the sum of the target, well, if the sum is less than the target, we have to record, we have to go to the left side because it's minor and we have to do a we have to do that the sum of two numbers is going to be greater to get bigger, no? And then if the sum is bigger than the target, we have to do less number, no? This is why are we are doing that the right is getting minus one. Okay? Well, this is understandable because one we have one and eight. For example, the new target is three. Is three. One and eight is two bigger. That is nine. And in this example, we move the left hand the right hand, no, because it's two bigger. And one and two, it's three, and the target it's okay. But at the contrary, it is two. There is less. We have to increase the left number. If you are going to the right hand, well, to the right finger, you are going to increase. If you are going to the left finger, you are going to decrease. In this example, imagine that you want 10. Okay, one and eight, it's nine. Is less is smaller than the value that we want. But for example, two and eight, it's bigger, and two plus eight, it's 10. That is the target value. That is the target value. And we are proving the algorithm. We are watching that in the second example, the algorithm return one and zero, but the description of the problem says that it doesn't matter. You can return the answer in any order. We are going to prove the answer, and it's accepted. I pass all the test cases. And that's all.